It's only money, diarrhea game.
Turn me up, Ray. Turn me up, Ray, man.
Cold Nation. Brick by brick, nigga been fucking with the fit. 392 got the kit, whole game round with the switch. 25 niggas got shot in this bitch. It was only 10 seconds, nigga ain't learned they lesson, so the whole gang gon' die. Fuck around with me, I don't know why. Nigga should've told them whole gang gon' slide.
Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Thank you for tuning in with another episode of Trap Etiquette, and I'm your host, Captain Kirk. What's poppin', y'all? Hope everybody's having a good day, cause my day's been excellent, y'all. We trying to keep this thing going. We trying to keep this channel turned up, so y'all definitely make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Keep them likes going, keep them comments going, y'all. That's what's gonna get me out of here, y'all. Come on, y'all. Keep rocking with me. Let's keep shit going. Today, we're gonna talk about this whole Gunna and YSL situation. Man, what y'all think about this shit? Man, what y'all think, man? We been hearing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Shit. What y'all think? So y'all don't know? Shit. I guess I might as well give my opinion. Did he snitch? He ain't straight up snitch, but yeah, his ass snitch. That's almost like a motherfucker asks you some shit and asks you would you testify on the motherfucker, and you be like, nah, I wouldn't do that shit, and they ask you what he was doing, and you won't even tell them what the motherfucker was doing, but then you write the shit on a napkin. And then slide a motherfucker a napkin. I mean, I don't know. It's just my opinion, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. That shit sound like some straight fuckery ass shit. Because you gotta think about it. If it's 10 motherfuckers and they charged with racketeering and this and that, continuing a enterprise and da-da-da-da-da, you know how they say all that shit. If it's really that, like, the way I look at it, if you didn't holler at him and his people, and if you and your boy didn't say it was okay, I feel like you shouldn't make that move yet, because you just chilling, do your time, you getting time served anyway. But I know the Gunna probably like ain't that type of dude, because you could just tell on the outside looking in. I mean, you could pretty much tell he ain't really had nothing to do with the shit. But nigga, you was with the shit, so you might as well be with the shit. Shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Come on, man. Don't be fucking playing crazy like I'm fucking stupid. I'm just saying, if you gonna be with the shit, be with the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like a motherfucker being in the car and shit and loading up the gun, and then when somebody gets shot, he talking about he ain't loaded. But anyway, that's some other shit. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just thinking out loud. This is my opinion. I'm just saying, if he didn't snitch, it's like he dry snitch. You know, he didn't say it straight up out his mouth, but then he kind of did say it straight up out his mouth. Because, like, when one person, like I said, it's like 10 of y'all, and they saying y'all contender in a drug enterprise or whatever it may be, or whatever they saying. Like, basically, when you plea out, like, even though they say your plea, you kept your innocence, but you still pled guilty, or you pled guilty, but you still was innocent. I don't know how the shit work, because that shit's, like, unheard of. Don't know motherfuckers from the hood that a nigga like me know get no shit like that. So that shit just sound like some shit really off a movie, too. Like, that shit sound crazy. But anyway, whatever the shit may be, like, that shit just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. What that nigga Hero say on Boys in the Hood? What did he say? Or was that on Menace to Society? I'm tripping. Yeah, that was Menace to Society. He said it's not right, alright. This shit's not right, man. Cause like he should have just held down and just chilled out a little bit and see what's going on. Cause basically by him saying, okay, I'm gonna take this plea, like he admitting that YSL is an actual street gang. Like he admitting that. Like you gonna see in this video, like he admitting it in the video, so I don't know how you gonna come out with a statement saying that you didn't snitch and you ain't cooperating, when basically when they asked you what you said, you basically cooperated then, because it's on record. Even if they say you can't use that on record. At the same time, they still know in their mind that you did say that YSL was a gang and they was involved in the street life. You done already agreed to that. Because when you took that plea, no matter if you was still trying to be innocent on the other side, like, you still guilty. Because you, like, I don't even know how you could be not guilty and then plea at some shit and be guilty and not guilty at the same time. Like, that's some new shit. I never heard that shit. And I know over 50, I know over 100 people that have been in the system. Shit, I've been in the system enough. And I never heard that shit. I just never heard it. If you heard it, hit me up in the comments. Let me know where you from. And let me know what you heard. Maybe put some paperwork or something up there. Because, like, this shit is new. Like, if you go watch Academics, you know he breaking shit down. He dissected shit like a frog. Like, he crazy. He got a whole team over there. Like, I ain't mad at him. If I had a team like that, I'd be doing what he doing too. You know what I mean? But anyway, we gonna get it popping, man. I'm sorry I've been running off at the mouth too much, man. I'm sorry I've been drinking a little wine, so I've been trying to recline, but at the same time, I'm trying to get this news out to y'all. But anyway, we ain't gonna do all that. We just gonna get into the video. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all get them likes up, y'all. Come on, let's get it popping.
Rapper Gunna walked out of the Fulton County Jail after pleading guilty to a racketeering conspiracy charge.
Authorities arrested him and fellow rapper Young Thug, along with more than 24 others earlier this year.
As Fox 5's Eric Perry tells us, Gunna's guilty plea does not necessarily mean he's admitting guilt.
We were there as rapper Gunna, also known as Sergio Kitchens, took his first steps outside the Fulton County Jail after taking what's called an Alford plea. These are the first moments Sergio Kitchens, or Gunna, was able to freely leave the Fulton County Jail Wednesday afternoon. Gunna entered what's known as an Alford plea in connection with one count in the RICO Act case against him. Metro Atlanta attorney Ryan Greathouse says, in simple terms, it's a type of guilty plea.
Where a criminal defendant is ultimately saying, I don't agree with the facts as they're alleged. I maintain that I'm innocent. However, I believe that it's in my best interest to go ahead, plead guilty.
Gunna and another well-known rapper, Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, are two of the defendants indicted for charges in violation of the RICO Act. The indictment claims they are part of a gang known as Young Slime Life, or YSL. Prosecutors say those named in the indictment have engaged in violent criminal activity in the city for years. Gunna and his legal team released this statement saying, in part, while I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way. In exchange for a guilty plea, attorneys say Gunna will not serve any time in prison. So what does the rapper's future look like? The plea deal sentenced him to 5 years with 1 year to serve in prison. That time was commuted to time served, and the balance was suspended. He will need to complete 500 hours of community service, with 350 of those hours talking to young men and women in the community about the dangers of gangs and gang violence. And while Gunna says he did not agree to testify, he can still be called as a witness.
While the state may consider this a victory on some level, I think that you're going to see mixed reaction from his fans.
At the Fulton County Jail, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
Eric.
Please state after each statement whether or not you agree or acknowledge that statements are truthful, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
Law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the game to the detriment of my community. YSL as a game must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
That's what they do. They get one person to plead guilty. Try to sink the whole clique. You got a main figure that then say, yeah, this a game. This a criminal enterprise. This a game. So whoever ain't saying it's a game, it look real bad on them. It's a stick out move. He stuck Thug out. Thug will get on the stand. What they gonna say? But Gunna say it's a game. Gunna say y'all got a criminal enterprise. And it's gonna make them not give a deal to Thugger. They don't want to get no deal to Thugger now. Your main says it's a game. Nah, this ain't good for Thugger, bro. And he go try to fight his case, shit. You say your main man say it's a game. Your main man says it's a criminal enterprise. I think it was a bad one. He only had one charge. They wasn't gonna give him over 3-4 years. I mean, you got Corey J, you got people going up there saying this ain't no game, man. This music, this ain't no game. You got people going on the stand saying, witnesses saying this ain't no game, this is a business. And he says it's a game. It's called snitching, dry snitching.
Like y'all told niggas is telling. I told you niggas that niggas was gonna tell the truth. They said the truth will set you free. Well, boy, wasn't that the motherfucking statement of the century? Yeah, they said the truth will set you free, ain't it? The truth will set you free, huh? I told you niggas that rats and snakes hang together. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all this? Yeah, bleed. We got 4,000 people up in here that want to know. My live ain't usually got 4,000 people.
The pastor must give us a sermon about these snakes slithering and squirming.
This man went in the courtroom from all these
good people that say, yeah, we a gang. What? I'm telling y'all right now, TSF ain't no gang.
Y'all never hear me say gang. We ain't gang, nothing. This is the family, and this is a factory of business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them niggas over there is pushing paperwork. You know what I'm saying? These people is pushing pleas to stop from pushing prison.
What y'all think about that, man? So y'all tell me, is he snitching or not? I mean, I'm just saying, snitching or not? Like, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Like, to me, it ain't like straight up just snitching. But I still feel like he wrote it on a napkin and slid it to a motherfucker. Nah, real shit. I feel like he wrote that shit on a napkin and slid it to a motherfucker on the low. Like, yeah, you got some shit in your nose, man. Here, a napkin. And, you know, just gave him a napkin, you know what I mean? I guess ain't nothing wrong with giving a motherfucker a napkin in today's age. I guess let y'all tell it, if y'all let the young new motherfuckers tell it. But it's all good, man. We gonna get off that shit, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with another episode of Trap Etiquette. I'm Captain Kurt, and I'm signing off, y'all.
My section where them niggas be flexing, I ain't gon' lie. And them hoes be cold, still be using they nose, I ain't gon' lie. Put it on my mama, already touched the M, nigga, I ain't gon' lie. Niggas be rappers, niggas be capped in a bitch, ain't nigga gon' test them.